everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Felicia Mesadieu, your guide to help you design a life of glamour through beauty and style. And today I have major keys to success. I am going to show you all the best eyeshadow colors for women of color. Top neutral shimmer eyeshadows for women of color, specifically darker skin tones, those deeper skin tones, warmer skin tones, the rich melanin. I'm in love with the cocoa, oh, just a little bit more soulful. I'm in love with the cocoa, oh, no? From my mahogany girls, to my chocolate girls, to my dark chocolate girls, to my rich, deep bronze girls, I got you covered, sis. So usually I love to wear all types of eyeshadows, but I like my eyeshadows to complement my skin tone. In the past, I have been a strong victim of wearing an eyeshadow that just wasn't the best suited for my skin tone. In most cases, I just kind of want an eyeshadow that says I did my makeup, but I'm not doing the most. When I'm trying to be beat-faced and really go all out, that's fine. Like, I don't mind kind of getting a color that's really dramatic. But if I really just want to be pulled together and I want to go out with some girlfriends to brunch or a day party, or we're going to a simple dinner, just running errands, or maybe I'm just trying to get chosen by bae. In God's timing, of course. I do not want to be like, I don't want to have these dramatic eyeshadows on. Like, I sometimes less really is more. And so I want something that makes my eye pop and that enhances my eye, but I want it to be a little bit more subtle. I love an eyeshadow that is neutral, but kind of has like a bronzy effect to it. That's very, that's kind of glossy, that has a really pretty sheen. I feel like I have to do a lot of trial and error when it comes to looking for colors that are neutral in appearance, but still kind of give me like that glam effect, but also has like a very subtle, like glossy sheen. And it can get kind of frustrating when you're buying all these shadows and you don't feel like a lot of the shadows complement you in the way that you want to. I just want an eyeshadow that says, I did my makeup effortlessly. This eyeshadow was here, it complements my skin tone, and it enhances my eyes. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. So I have come up with some eyeshadows that I think you all will be very ecstatic about. One I am wearing right now. Now, I did just do a makeup tutorial, so this is a little bit dramatic, but just wearing this eyeshadow alone, it is very subtle and it just gives a really beautiful gloss to it, and it complements deeper skin tones. Like, you're gonna love it. So first up on the list is this L'Oreal Infallible Paris color, and it is the 890 Bronze Taupe, and it looks like this. And it's exactly what it says. It's bronze taupe. It has a satin creamy finish to it. It just has a beautiful gloss, a beautiful sheen, and it is just absolutely gorgeous on the lid. I am wearing this right now, and it is one of the most prettiest eyeshadows I've ever seen in my life. And it just looks so effortless. If you wanted to wear this without a base, it would look very subtle on your eye. If you wanted to wear it with a base, it would be a little bit more pigmented. I am wearing a base. I'm wearing a primer and a base. I'm wearing an eyeshadow that I'm going to talk about here in a minute. But this is just the most prettiest, most gorgeous color I've ever seen, and it is highly pigmented. This is actually one of the best eyeshadows that I have in my collection, and it's so interesting because this is a drugstore brand. L'Oreal is a drugstore brand. Now, these do retail for $10. They are worth every bit of it. You may get them cheaper depending on your store, but I did get this from a CVS in California. I think based on location, it could be a little bit cheaper, but from state to state. But I don't care having to pay $10 for it. A dupe for this would be Moon Dust by Makeup Geek, and another dupe for this is going to be another eyeshadow that I'm going to talk about here. And I also believe, I did some research, it said, I haven't looked at, well, I've looked at it in pictures, but a dupe for it would be MAC's Satin Taupe. So I'm actually going to look into getting that as well. If you want to just look pulled together and you just want to step out of the house for a bit, or if you want to, you know, go to a daytime event, this is one of the best eyeshadows that you could have on your eyelid. And you know, if you wanted to transition that into the night and just kind of make the eyeshadow look a little bit more dramatic with a smoky eye, you can certainly do that as well. But for the daytime, if you kind of just wanted to get away with this, with just wearing this on the lid and then having some mascara and then like a little nice warm transition color, you can certainly do that. So I would definitely say this is the way to go. Major key to success for sure. So the next eyeshadow that I'm going to mention is the Maybelline 24-Hour Tattoo, and this color is Bad to the Bronze. This is actually a dupe for the Bronzed Taupe by L'Oreal. And it's very, very, very similar. Same idea, same effect. Now, this is a color tattoo, so most people get away with wearing this as a base. You can wear it as an eyeshadow. I have worn it as an eyeshadow several times and I absolutely love it. This is more, I would say, with a brown kind of undertone. So more of like a bronzy brown to me. But this just looks so beautiful on the eyelid as well. Again, you can smoke this out if you're trying to do more of like a dramatic look in the evening, or even if you're trying to do like a smoky eye look in the day. But if you're just kind of wanting to get out of the house just to have like some color on your lid, so this is definitely going to be one of those colors that is going to be a little bit more flesh tone. If you are deeper than me, then it will look a little bit more champagne on you, but it's still going to complement your skin tone, but it won't look frosty. It'll just look a little bit more of like a kind of like a little champagne-y. To me, this color is more like a champagne bronzy brown. But it probably will look a little bit more like a bronzy champagne on someone that's of a deeper skin tone, but it'll complement you best versus you wearing like more like a pale champagne color. So this is going to be really beautiful on the eyelid and just really complement your skin tone. It's going to look a lot more subtle on the eye, very neutral, and so I definitely say give this definitely look into buying these two. Another color that is just absolutely gorgeous that I just talked about is probably going to be another dupe, and this is going to be Moon Dust by Makeup Geek. And this color looks very similar to both of these. Again, it's more of like a bronzy taupe. And again, that's just going to be a really nice sheen to the eye, very neutralized. It just looks very, you know, classy, something that looks just very effortless on the eye. This is very pigmented. I would say out of all of these, the most pigmented ones are going to be Moon Dust and also the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Bronze Taupe. The Maybelline eyeshadow, the color tattoo, because it is a base, it has a creamy consistency, but you kind of have to pack it on and it's kind of like sticky. So you have to pack more of that on to see the pigmentation, but once you can work with the consistency, it looks very pretty on the eye. So if anything else, you could definitely wear it as a base underneath both of these eyeshadows, and it'll just give you more of like an impact on the eyeshadow, will just be more impacting. Okay, so another eyeshadow that I absolutely love that kind of gets a little bit more, it kind of stands out a little bit more, but it's nevertheless very, very beautiful. It's going to be Woodwinked by MAC, and this is getting more into like the bronzy gold, but it's very, very beautiful on deeper skin tones. It just looks very, very, very pretty. It just has like a very nice sheen to it, and it looks like you've kind of put something a little bit more color onto your eye. Beautiful pigmentation. I would definitely say if you're going for a very subtle neutral look, definitely look to blend this one out just a little bit more. All of these, if I'm going out in the daytime, I would never not wear this with a transition color. It just helps to complete the makeup look overall. Another eyeshadow that I love that is very, very similar to Woodwink is going to be Max Tempting. And that has more of like a bronzy brown. It's a little bit more shimmery. These start to get a little bit more shimmery, but again, nothing that's too over the top. And if you just take your time and blend them out for the daytime, they just look very, very, very beautiful. It's a nice flush of color to the mobile lid. It just looks like very classy, and it just looks like you really took your time to you know, put an eye look together. But you didn't think about it too much. Sometimes I just don't want to think about it. Another color that I think is absolutely beautiful, but it starts to get a little bit more into the pigmentation and shimmer, and it does have quite a bit of fallout if you are putting a lot on, is the color Half Baked by Urban Decay. Now, this is a little bit more on the gold side, but if you blend this out, and I will not take it any further than this color. If you blend this out, I mean, if you really, really blend this out, you can get a really pretty subtle sheen. But if you blend it out, and I mean blend it, blend your life. Blend it like it is your life involved. You will get the prettiest pigmentation. It will just look so beautiful on the eye. It'll just look gorgeous. This would be like my last option out of all of these. After like doing my research and looking at all of these shades, this would be the last one that I would go for. I'm pretty sure that Half Baked is sold as a single eyeshadow from Urban Decay, but that would be the last eyeshadow that I reached for if I was trying to go for a very subtle, neutralized, classic look. But that would be a shadow that I would definitely reach for if I was trying to be just a little bit more glam in the daytime. So these are my top picks for my eyeshadows. When I just want to look very effortless, but it really complements my deep, rich melanin. Anyone could wear these eyeshadows, certainly, but specifically for women of color, deeper skin tones, my shade and darker, even a shade lighter than me, these are going to be some shades that look superb on your eyelids. They're going to make your eyeshadow look very effortless if that's the look that you're going for. You will not have any complaints, I promise you. And again, I am wearing the bronze taupe on my eyelids right now. I did do a spring tutorial on this. That is coming soon, and I will show you how to get this look. But I did kind of dramatize it a little bit more because I'm trying to be springtime fine, you know. I definitely hope you ladies all got something out of this video. Let me know what your favorite eyeshadows are for deeper skin tones. If you have some, I would love to know what you like so I can check them out. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Any ideas, any comments, again, please leave them down below. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe so you can see more videos like this in the future. Don't forget to comment, like, and share this video. Share this video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Sometimes I'm not trying to do all of that. I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love. Another really beautiful eyeshadow that I love that is very similar to Woodwink is Max Tempting.